World War I, known at the time as the Great War, officially ended when the Treaty of Versailles was signed on June 28, 1919 in the Palace of Versailles outside the town of Versailles, France. However, fighting ceased 7 months earlier when an armistice, or temporary cessation of hostilities between the Allied nations and Germany, went into effect on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. For that reason, November 11th, 1918 is generally regarded as the end of the war to end all wars. In November 1919, President Wilson proclaimed November 11th as the first commemoration of Armistice Day with the following words: "To us in America, the reflections of Armistice Day will be filled with solemn pride in the heroism of those who died in the country's service and with gratitude for the victory, both because of the thing from which it has freed us and because of the opportunity it has given America to show her sympathy with peace and justice in the councils of the nations." In 1945, World War II veteran Raymond Weeks from Birmingham, Alabama, had the idea to expand Armistice Day to celebrate all veterans, not just those who died in World War I. Weeks led the first national celebration in 1947 in Alabama and annually until his death in 1985. U.S. Representative Ed Rees from Emporia, Kansas, presented a bill establishing the holiday through Congress. President Dwight D. Eisenhower, also from Kansas, signed the bill into law on May 26, 1954. Congress amended the bill on June 1, 1954, replacing armistice with veterans, and it has been known as Veterans Day ever since.
Palisades has had many students who went on to join the military after they finished school. Please take a moment to recognize them.
They come from the cities and they come from the smaller towns. And beat up cars with guitars and drummers go crack, boom, bam. R-O-C-K in the USA, R-O-C-K in the USA, R-O-C-K in the USA, yeah, yeah. Rockin' in the USA. But I said goodbye to the family, said goodbye to the friends. With the pop names in their heads and very little money in their hands. Some are black and some are white, and they ain't too proud to sleep on the floor tonight. The blind faith in Jesus, you know that they just might. Rockin' in the USA.
Dear Principal, I want to thank you personally for your kindness and efforts that you instill within your young people, especially for letters written to people they don't know, nor will probably ever see nor meet. Each individual letter was very touching. Living in uncertain times, they were expressing love and kindness to those of us with our increasing short days left. Some of the names are Gabriel, Tyler, Jack Flinchbaugh, Freddie Sarge, Victor, Savannah Brown II, Caitlin Amston, Vanessa Altner, Lily, Emma, and Rachel. We all agree as long as there are wars, veterans will be made. Their sacrifices must never be taken for granted. The oath taken includes the ultimate sacrifice if necessary for freedom to survive. Thank you. Paul V. Jones, Sr., Korean War veteran, 1950 to 1951.
Well, today, Veterans Day, as we do every year, we take that moment to embrace the gentle heroes of Vietnam and of all our wars. We remember those who were called upon to give all a person can give, and we remember those who were prepared to make that sacrifice if it were demanded of them in the line of duty, though it never was. Most of all, we remember the devotion and gallantry with which all of them ennobled their nation as they became champions of a noble cause.